Hello everybody, this is videotape 3 talking about the cash flow patterns of the middle class and the rich. Now I just showed the cash flow pattern of the middle class, and just to back up on this, and you can look at the other videos or go to Missing Unity link on YouTube that was prophesied 13 years ago, and check out PAYRAISE cash flow patterns of the wealthy. It's got all 3 cash flow patterns on it: the rich, poor, and middle class. Okay, so here I'm showing the cash flow pattern of the middle class right here. You get your income from a job, and notice that the income box is smaller than the expense box. It's got all your bills in it. You get your paycheck, you start to pay all your bills, your electric, car payment, house payment, rent, whatever you pay, and credit cards and gasoline and everything, food, and go to movies and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of times you don't pay off your home loan or your 6-year car loan, and so you carry that balance as a liability. But the money is just paid and goes right out to the rich people. They own everything you spend your money on. Every payday, they're waiting to get your paycheck. Okay, so let's get off of this. Alright, so next thing is the super rich. That richest 1% that's in Bob Proctor's video. See, this is why only 1% are getting rich. The super rich own everything you spend your money on, and they own your job, the company. They own slaves, is what I just told you. The face of slavery has changed. You can look yourself. Okay? And as I show you this cash flow pattern, you understand. This is the cash flow pattern of the rich. Look how big their income box is compared to their expense box. Now I'm going to show you a comparison. Look at the size of the boxes. Now look here. Look at the size. See, their income box is just the opposite. See the income box? I'm going to slide it over here a little bit. This is the cash flow pattern of the middle class. I got a little battery indicator there. Their income box for the middle class is small. Look at the income box for the rich. Look how big that is. The expense box for the middle class is huge. And look how small the expense box is for the rich people. Because their expenses are assets. Their expenses is buying a factory, purchasing car lots, McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, gasoline stations. They purchase the insurance company. They purchase Kroger's and Walmart and Sam's Clubs, and buy rental houses and hotels. They play in real life Monopoly. And notice that they're liabilities. Now I want to show you that by comparison too. The liabilities box for the middle class. Look how big the liabilities box is for the middle class. Look at the liabilities box for the rich. It's just the opposite. And look at the asset box for the middle class. The asset box for the rich is huge, because they have in it a piece of your paycheck, because you bought something out of their e-store. You renting their houses or buying their houses. You buying their hamburgers. You buying their gasoline. You buying their insurance. You buying meats and groceries from their Kmart's, Walmart's, and Sam's Clubs. You're going to their movie theaters. You're going to their hotels and theme parks. They own everything you spend your money on. And see, their liabilities is near zero. Our liabilities is out the boohoo, because we've got 30-year mortgage on the house and 6-year mortgage on. See, they have houses and mansions and cars and stuff too. But the difference is how they pay for it. They pay for it by taking your paycheck every payday. Thank you, they say. And they stay quiet about it. Because if I was getting super rich off of you, I wouldn't say nothing either. But I'm picking your pockets because you're blind and you can't see your money where it's going. So their cash flow pattern is, their income comes from all these businesses and food sources that they have. And they got a 40-year cycle right here. Look how big their income is. And they buy more and more gasoline stations and get pre-tax benefits like Trump, and pay taxes on a candy bar. And then they just keep getting richer and richer for 40 years. This is the cash flow pattern of the rich. And that gap between the rich and the poor is getting wider and wider, and that's why I'm here teaching. Because we got to change the game. So 99% of the people work a job and trade time for money on an 8 to 12 hour shift. They get their paycheck as an asset, and then they start to pay their bills. And then they qualify for good credit on an 800 credit trap system. And if you don't know that you buy in bad debt when you buy cars and personal homes and stuff like that, it's the way you pay for it that makes it a bad debt. Because if the money comes out of your pocket, it's a liability. But if it goes in your pocket, it's an asset. So it's a trap. So it's I owe, I off, so after work I go to organize slavery for the 40-year cycle of slavery. I go. So this is that pie of life I'm talking about. And this is what Bob Proctor is going to show you. That 96% of people trade time for money on a job. That's what I just told you at the top of this sheet. 3% try to put money in a 401k or something else, which is nothing more than a carrot just to keep you on the job to make you think you're getting something for trading your time for the next 40 years, but you get zero return on your income. Zero return on your investment each month. Nothing. You can borrow from yourself once you accumulate some money, and they help you accumulate some money. And then you got to pay yourself back. That's not investment. Anyway, so only 1% out of these 99%, out of 100%, only 1 out of 100 people is getting wealthy, getting rich. And I just showed you why. But this cycle right here is repeated for 40 years for most people. You repeat this. Now I've got some books stacked up over here. This is Internet Riches. This is the book that teaches you to think in terms of virtual communities. Awesome. By Mr. Scott Fox. This book over here is The Richest Man Who Ever Lived. I don't want you to concentrate on that. Mentored by a Millionaire is another book by the same person, but I don't want you to concentrate on those right now. I want you to concentrate on Internet Riches by Scott Fox. That's why I said his name. Because you got to learn to think in terms. You got to learn to think cyber. And realize what's going on right now on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff, okay? Facebook. Most people are stuck on this book. Not the specific title, but the mindset. You have eyes, but you cannot see money. That's going to change. I'm Kevin Weathers. I'm the CEO and Messiah of PAYRAISE. Now, I don't know if I'm done yet. I think I got one more page. This is a duplication and economic empowerment process right here. This is Impersonators Network. We're going to bring back all of our ex-dancers, singers, and movie stars and put them back up on the pedestal. That's what this is all about. So if you can sing, dance, act, or whatever you do, if you can operate your cell phone, you can become a movie star. Because now, nobody can tell you can't be on YouTube. Nobody can tell you that you can't be in Little Hollywood. You are Hollywood. Get it? It's showtime. I just wanna lay with you. Oh. Route 412, exodus in your mouth. I'm coming to you from the good book. One look is all it took. Yeah. I'm talking about the Old Testament. I'm talking about changing the game. Oh, this is God's property. I don't know why this thing don't want to focus on this paper. No. But anyway, this is God's property, y'all. We're virtual realtors. I'm talking about Genesis. And I'm talking about Exodus. I'm talking about Leviticus. And that's right. See, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16 is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the millions and billions and trillions. Is what I'm feeling. Hashtag PAYRAISE. Me like Mike. My fans is gonna get paid big money And that's alright. I'm talking about earning big. From a teacher's network, we're teaching a basic financial literacy 101. The assets puts money in your pocket and liabilities takes it out. I'm coming to you from the Media Mountain Cinemas. A little Hollywood, now playing dancers, singers, and movie stars. The X-ones is what I'm talking about. We're manifesting from the kingdom within us. I want you to know that God is with us, and Jesus walks in image through us. Is what I'm talking about. Become a vessel of the old school internet bonanza, trash to cash gold. I'm talking about trash to cash turned internet gold. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to talk to you about dropping the gat dough. Grab a mic and let's kill them with that is what I'm talking about, because there is no need for illegal